Hi Dylan, my name is Paul, and I'm going to be walking you through the session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to read it to make sure that I cover everything. You probably already have a good idea of why we asked you here, but let me go over it again briefly. We're asking people to try using a website that we're working on so we can see whether it works as intended. The session should take about an hour. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we're testing the site, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. We're doing this to improve the site, so we need to hear your honest reactions. As you use the site, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try to think out loud, to say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, and what you're thinking. This will be a big help to us. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I may not be able to answer them right away since we're interested in how people do when they don't have something sitting next to them to help. But if you still have any questions when we're done, I'll try to answer them then. And if you need to take a break at any point, just let me know. We'll be recording how you use the site. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay, before we look at the site, I'd like to ask a few quick questions. Now, roughly, how many hours a week altogether, just a ballpark estimate, would you say you spend using the internet, including web browsing and email, at work and at home?
Oh, a week. Yeah, probably like 3+ a day.
3+ a day. Okay. And what's the split between email and browsing, a rough percentage?
10% email, 90% browsing.
10% email, 90% browsing. What kind of sites are you looking at when you browse the web?
Uh, Social medias, um, sport blogs, anything that'll distract me from my work.
Anything distracting. Do you have any favorite websites?
Oh, I got plenty of favorite websites.
Would you like to list one or two of them?
Barstool Sports.
Barstool Sports. I like that one as well. Anything else?
Yeah, not off the top of my head.
Okay, great. We're done with the questions, and we can start looking at things. First, I'm going to ask you to look at the page and tell me what you make of it. What strikes you about it, what site you think it is, and what you can do here, and what's it for. Just look around and do a little narrative. You can scroll if you want to, but don't click on anything yet.
So far, it looks like the best website I've seen so far. Probably best website ever. He's got directions, contact information, fall ball, spring ball. Very informative. Pictures.
Can you tell me what it's for?
Vermont Men's Club Lacrosse. Spring and fall.
What do you think you can do here?
What do you mean?
What do you think you can do on the site?
On the site?
Mhm.
We'll look at the top. There's a home page. I can see there's coming up schedule. It's the roster. Any social media, maybe regarding events coming up or past success in their season.
Okay.
I know how to get in contact with them. I know where they're located, and I can see their address.
Thanks. Now I'm going to ask you to try to do some specific tasks. I'm going to read each one out loud and give you a printed copy. I'm also going to ask you to do these tasks without using search. We'll learn a lot more about how well the site works that way. And again, as much as possible, it would help us if you can try to think out loud as you go. So the first question is, you are on the homepage and would like to send a comment directly without opening up your email. How would you go about doing this?
Well, right on the right side of the page, under contact, I see a link to Club Mail. And should I click it?
Oh, no, that's fine.
Well, if I click that, it'll bring me to my webmail. There's also their email listed, as well as a phone number if I have to call them.
Okay, thank you. You were on the roster page and want to find out more information about the conference or league the team's playing. How would you go about doing this?
What was the question?
You are on the roster page and want to find out more information about the conference or league the team's playing. How would you go about doing this?
Conference or league. I'm on the roster page. Well, I can look at the bottom. It says league info. So if I click on that, I'm sure it'll bring me to specifics about the league they play in, regarding other teams and whatnot.
Okay. You are on any page but the home page. Suppose the navigation is hidden for some reason. Without finding the navigation, is there another way to get to the home page?
I can hit back.
Any other way?
Besides hitting home?
Besides hitting home, besides hitting back.
don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I would just hit home or back.
Okay. Number 4. From the homepage, can you find information regarding the current head coach?
I can. All the way at the bottom, head coach Hap Gerard.
Can you go to the homepage?
Oh, from the homepage?
Yeah.
What am I doing again? Sorry.
From the homepage, can you find information regarding the current head coach?
If I read through this, probably. Oh, yep. Right in there, about their lacrosse team, talks about the club being around for years, their record they had last year, their success, and it goes into a little bit about who their coach is
Okay.
and the experience he's had.
From the contact page, how do you find information regarding practices?
Where?
From the contact page, how do you find information regarding practices?
Regarding practices,
Yeah.
well, it says here I can click club mail and email the coach directly and ask him questions about when practices, when the team meets.
Yeah, it's the info and other.
Oh, it is this page?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was on the wrong page, but I could say, it says questions or comments, submit my name, my email address, my phone number, and in the comments section, write any questions I may have. And there's a submit button, and I'm assuming that goes straight to the coach or the media, whoever's organizing the media of the team, and it'll work.
Thanks. That was very helpful. Do you have any questions for me now that we're done?
Can I go?
Yes, you can. That is your incentive. It's just to give you an incentive, and that's that.
Thank you.